Good morning, guys. It's a beautiful summer's morning. I've been out rabbiting this morning. There's a lot of rabbits about, and I got myself one. I used my rifle again, and it's a youngster. It's probably 3/4 grown, but I actually thought it was slightly bigger when I shot it, but it was a headshot and it was in the longish grass, so I couldn't see its body fully. But anyway, it'll do me fine. It'll probably be quite tender, hopefully, and so what I'm going to do now is field prep it and get it ready for my supper this evening. Now I know that there what's the expression, 100 ways to skin a rabbit. The way I do it, and always have done, although I think there's quicker ways, is it's probably quite, I don't know, not an old-fashioned way, but it's so that all the skin remains intact. So I use a log because that's easier to take the legs off. So the first thing I do is just go just above the hock. I use a stick and take the legs off. I actually keep the head on, and I'll show you why. Then, I forgot to say before I start, is I always empty the bladder, which is as you squeeze down, because you don't want the bladder bursting when you're prepping it. Anyway, with the legs removed, don't know if you can see, I make a very small cut just through the skin. I have to do it this side. I don't know if you can see. You don't want to go through the cavity of the stomach. Once you've made that cut, what you want to do is just peel back. Some people gut it first. I don't really like to do that. And then we peel back. And you take one leg out. Don't know if you can see this really. You sort of work it back. Do that a little bit there. Then, also, because I'm on camera, I forgot to take the tail off. So I will take the tail off now. Then what you do, you've got the legs out from the skin, then you just keep peeling back. Sometimes you have to cut a tiny bit. It's literally very gently. And you go past the tail. Then you've got it sort of hanging like that. Then what you can do is you can pull all the way down, right down to the head. Then turn it over. Again, just gently cut the skin back. And reveal the legs at the front. Again, I'm just going to speed it up a bit here. I say, this is probably not the quickest way of doing skinning a rabbit, but it's how I've always done it, so. I'm just doing this gently so I don't cut the meat. Also, it's quite, because it's quite small and slippery. Right, where's that leg gone? There we go. One leg, two legs. So all I have to do now is take the head off, which is just covered up by the skin. So that's basically the skin and the head. If you wanted to do something with the skin on a bigger rabbit, you could. I'm left with the skinned rabbit, and now obviously I need to take the intestine out. To do that, again, there's logs in the way. Hang on. Oh. That's a bit better. This is where you have to be careful not to cut into the intestine. This rabbit's had a good fill of food. I just cut up all the way up to the top. Then let me get my plastic bag out. It's not going to be very pretty, this bit, so sorry about that. So you just tip it out. You reach to the top. Now it all comes. I'll put the rabbit there for a second. I'm actually going to take out, this is the liver and the heart, which I'm not going to eat, but I'll give to Sky, so I don't want to waste anything. Now this lot I'm going to throw into the hedge in the field so that somebody else can benefit from it, fox or a buzzard. So finally I'm just going to get my water and get the leaves off. Take out, there's a kidney there. I'll need to check that all the intestines are out, go all the way down to the bottom. There's a bit here. Plus, take off that little tail there. There's another kidney there. Yeah, it looks pretty clean. Right, what I'm going to do now is just wash it. This is a Webtex water bowl, and I've put some water in it. I'm just going to wash it and clean it up a bit, and that's it. Now I would normally soak this in, if it was a bigger rabbit, I'd soak it in salt water for about 8 hours, but it's a youngster, so I think what I'm going to do is just put it in some cling wrap and keep it in the fridge until this evening, and then eat it tonight. So that's kind of it, really. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. So guys, I thought to make it a little more interesting, this video, I thought I'd give it a go at deboning this young rabbit. I've deboned bigger rabbits, but not little ones, so this is going to be a bit of a challenge. I started already, and then I thought, oh, I'll just video it. So I'll do a speeded up version and take you through it. It's not going to be a professional job because I'm not a professional butcher, but I'll do my best. I've checked, as I say, that it's all clean. I've split the pelvis, and as I say, it's a clean rabbit. So I'll give it a go. off. I've got the backbone here and the hind legs. I haven't done the front legs, but I'll just, because there's so little meat on them, I'm just going to leave them boned and fry them up. So yeah, that's it. Doesn't look maybe the prettiest, and a butcher could do a better job, but at least it makes it easier for cooking. Anyway, I'm going to take it back inside because the flies are having a field day. Okay, so there you go. Okay guys, so we've got everything out here, ready to cook. You can't see, or maybe you can, I go up, but there's a massive, very dark, ominous cloud out there. I've had some rumbles of thunder in the air, so might be quite an interesting cooking session this. Anyway, I'll kind of crack on with it now, at least get things on as quickly as I can. Right, so what I was going to try and do was I'm going to cut an onion and put it in the coal of the fire, and just see if I can sort of get it to cook. I think I might cut it in half to make it cook a bit quicker. As I say, I have a feeling this is going to be a wet cooking session. Shove it on there. I've also got this on a log. It's a bit wobbly. So what I'm going to do is just put that in foil. Okay. Get some olive oil. Knock that up. Oh. And in a minute put it on the fire. I'll put that there. Next I'm going to do the potatoes, which I'm literally going to cook in the billy can in half. And finally I'm going to get a red pepper and try and barbecue that. I'm slightly worried because I don't want to put any more wood on the fire, otherwise it's going to flame up a bit, but I'm hoping there's enough coal to keep the heat in to cook all this. That on this hazel. Oops. So I can turn it over quite easily. Okay, that's that. Then I'm going to put that to one side. Oh, I sound like Julia Smith. Then I've got the rabbit. There's actually a fair amount of meat there, and I've got some bacon too. What I've done is I'm in a plastic bag, I've put some flour, salt, pepper and some Jamaican jerk, which is kind of like a mixture of spicy stuff. And I should have bought something out to do this with because I haven't got anything to clean my hands when I've done this. So put that in there. Shake it all around. Completely coat it, and then I'm just going to fry it. There you go. Right. Okay, the next stage is I'll put it all on the fire. It's boiling, which is great. I'm going to put the potatoes in. Oh, I can feel the first spot of rain. Excellent. Got the onion, so I'm just going to, again, I'm going to tuck in the side here. And I hope just keep an eye on it. Then I'm going to try and put this across nice and sturdily, and get the oil hot And finally, I'm going to put the pepper somewhere. Not sure where yet. Let's think. I think I'll have to get a longer stick so that I can. Oh, hang on. Let's put them there. No. That should be okay. Bit of a squash, all of it, but anyway, we'll just get this oil up to heat. And then I'll put the chicken on. I reckon this is hot enough now. Oh, it's hot. I think that's all the chicken. Right, I'm going to cook it for about 10 minutes on each side, and hopefully it'll be done then. I'm hoping potatoes will be done in 20 minutes too. So, be back with you in a minute. Well, it's been about 20 minutes, and I've checked the potatoes, they're cooked, and the rabbit looks pretty damn good and ready. Peppers are pretty much done. All I'm going to do now is add the bacon, just fry it, kind of sort of deep fry it for a bit. And then we're ready to eat. Where's my stick gone? I've also got Sky's heart, liver and kidneys to cook. I didn't fancy cooking them with this, so I thought I'd cook them afterwards. Oh. Right then, it's going to take all this chicken off now. I think my plate looks a bit small for the amount of food I've got. I guess if I was eating a rabbit, if I'm sort of overnighting somewhere, obviously if I didn't have a frying pan I'd have to make a stew, but I'm doing this kind of at home. I thought I could do it this way. What I'll do now is add Sky's little dinner, which I'll just plop in there. Not a lot of heat left in the fire. However, before I do that actually, I'm just going to take that off and get to these potatoes. Hopefully I can do without dropping in. Right, they're cooked. Oh, are they going to come out? Oops. But I got enough here for 2 people, I think. Potatoes. Get that out of the way. Then I got peppers. Those can go on top. And then finally, Now the onion, I haven't actually checked the onion, so a bit of a unknown quantity. Okay. So this is the ash everywhere. It's hot. I don't know if you can see it. Well, it's actually, no, it's cooked. No, it is cooked. I have to leave that in the foil because there's not enough room on the plate. Right. Now for the moment of truth, as always. I haven't got a fork actually. I'm going to have to wipe this spoon. I'll go and get a fork in a minute. Right, for the rabbit. I know I always say it's good, but it really is good. It's very tender actually, which goes to show that if you get a young rabbit, you don't need to kind of leave it in salt water for ages. Well, not at all. You can just cook it up straight away. I'm really pleased I skinned it. I mean, I deboned it, because it's just so much easier cooking it, because you can cut it up into small chunks and they cook really evenly through. So, yeah, it's good. Right, I'll sort Sky's food out and join you in a second. Well, guys, I got my dinner for tonight, that's for sure. Sky, off, come here, look here. Sky's got her little tidbits here, which she can have. And I'm going to enjoy my dinner. Thank you for watching, and hope you enjoyed it, and see you soon. Bye for now.